Hello, and we're back to Silent Hill 2. It's been a long time since I last played this, so you'll have to forgive me if I don't know what I'm doing. As far as I remember, we were pushed down an elevator shaft by Pyramid Head, and we're trying to find Laura, who is about, because I can hear her humming. So let's have a look around for her. Obviously, this is one of her drawings too. I'm sure that's entirely not symbolic at all. Nothing down here. Let's have a look around. Actually, let's check this door over here first. Hydrotherapy room. Ooh. That's gonna be good. Oh yeah. Yeah. Hydrotherapy, more like torture. Yeah. It's gonna be good. Oh. Of course, the most important part about hydrotherapy is the bullets. Very important. Multiple bullets. Ah, yes, good needles. Ooh, oh, missed. There we go. Delicious. Can hear the rain. Right. Alright, that's unlocked this way. Alright, so we opened up a little shortcut to the previous area. Although I don't know if there's much we need to do back there. Maybe you have to come back later on. Let's continue down here. On the search for Laura. Ah, we got padded cells here. Right, yes. Because in the original one, when Pyramid Head pushes you off, you end up falling directly into one of these cells. Or is it just outside? Oh, that one's locked. Suspicious. And that one just fully open. Oh. Ah. Yes. That's a memory. That'll give you a clue of one of the codes, I think. I say memory. It's an Easter egg thing, you know. I don't want to get into the whole loop debate. Oh. I can hear her singing. So we must be getting close. Laura? Must be through here.
Laura?
How do you know my name?
Eddie told me.
That big, fat blabbermouth.
Laura, why do you keep running away from me? And how do you know about Mary?
I just do. What's the big deal?
Why can't you just tell me?
You gonna yell at me if I don't?
No. I won't. Please, just... I need to know.
Mary's my friend. We met at the hospital last year.
Stop lying. Laura, I'm sorry.
Fine! Don't believe me! See if I care!
Hey!
Let go!
I'm sorry, Laura, but I can't let you just run around this place. You might get hurt.
Hurt by what?
Look, just stay with me, okay? This is no place for a kid.
Fine. But there's something I gotta get.
Laura,
It's important.
what is it?
A letter. For Mary.
What?
I hid it. In there.
You sure this is where you left it?
It's in the back. Behind an old pipe.
Okay, wait here. Laura?
Haha!
Open the door, Laura.
Why should I? I'm a liar, right? Want me to open it? Huh? Do ya?
Laura? Laura, open this door right now.
What's the magic word?
Laura!
Nope, that's not it. I guess I won't open it.
Get me out of here, you rat!
In your dreams, fart face.
Please open the door. There's something in here.
Sure there is. A big lying fart face. See a fart face?
Laura! Laura!
Well, looks like you're really in it now, Farface. Lips. Oh, hi. Lips between the legs. Interesting. Alright, looks like we're gonna fight. Now, this fight is I would say vastly improved from the first one. It's very basic in the first one. This one's a lot more engaging. A lot more dynamic, let's say. It does, however, really remind me of Resident Evil 2 with the fight with Birkin. Oh! Good scream. Need to practice my dodges. Where are you? I've lost it. No, there he is. Damage the cage. That, however, is very different. As the fight goes on, it slowly transforms as you damage it. It brings out these claw things, which is not in the original. You can kind of see it there, actually. Oh! Oh, wrong side. Shotgun might be the better weapon for this fight, actually. Whoa! That's very different. Now it's become this spider enemy. Ooh. That was close. Let's get out of there. I'm out of ammo. Oh. Ooh. Do some good dodging. Oh, doom. Yeah, this fight's a heck of a lot more intense now. Not sure how I feel about the kind of spider motif, because that feels like it's come out of nowhere. There's a lot we can say about the lips between the legs, too. I would get away from... Whoa! Oh yeah, there's a second one. And here we have our Jacob's Ladder sequence. This is when we transition to the other world. Yes, almost exactly like Jacob's Ladder. It's a very similar sequence. Is there something crawling on the roof? No. But occasionally in that film, you'd be looking over to the cells and see lots of strange things there too. If you haven't seen Jacob's Ladder, go watch Jacob's Ladder, by the way. I don't know if I've mentioned that before, but if you're a fan of Silent Hill, go watch Jacob's Ladder. It is a very, very good movie. And it's got some fantastic visuals. Well. Ooh. I love this room. I love this room in both games because this is the garden, essentially. Let's have a drink. There we go. Get healed up. Because if we look at the map here, you can see that gigantic garden area is now this tiny, tiny room, which is very interesting. Again, we're getting the idea of James being trapped, encased. A lot of metaphors like that going on throughout the two games. We see more and more of it as you go on. Ooh. Speaking of Jacob's Ladder. No, wait, no. Session 9. That's it. Jacob's Ladder. There is wheelchairs in that, though, so fair enough. Why am I whispering? Patient number 3141. Designation 298.9. Room number. Initial symptoms. Hyperfocus. Current diagnosis. They can be fixed. Recommendation, stop at nothing. Concerning. No turning back now. That's not good. Whoever's treating this patient seems to be hyper obsessed themselves and possibly taking it to a dangerous degree. Oh, good. Could do with some of those after that fight. Yeah, that basically took all my ammo, didn't it? Luckily, I have tons of health. It's not even an issue. Get pipe ready. So I'm probably gonna have to go melee. Oh. Could have sworn I heard something sneaking up. Right. Now again, this whole of the version of the otherworld in this game is more akin to Silent Hill 1 and a little bit of 3. These kind of bottomless abysses wasn't really a thing in Silent Hill 2. It had its very own distinct visual look, which was more of this kind of like plastic draping everything. The metaphor being something's being covered up, also representing perhaps hospital beds and curtains in hospitals, like the privacy curtains and stuff like that. The more of a sense of abandonment than decay. Silent Hill 1 and 3 definitely have the idea of decay. Silent Hill 2, a tiny, tiny bit. For me, it was more of visually, it was more akin to abandonment. Let's go to the second floor. We don't really have a choice. So, yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about them making the otherworld more in line visually with 1 and 3, sorry. Because I liked how 2 had its own visual identity. Any water? No. Perhaps we shouldn't be drinking the water in Silent Hill. Ooh. This will be our main puzzle for the area. Ah, there it is, the lockbox. Now, in the original one, this box is in a completely different location. Same kind of basic idea, we have several locks to get hold of. So, let's have a look here. We need a code, we need a key, and we need another code. Alright. Let's have a look around. Interesting. See, it's still there. The idea of stuff being covered over by the sheets, it's still there. I do like the stark whiteness of the sheets that we saw in the town, though. That was really cool. What is going on there? Is this the hydrotherapy room again? God, there's ammo around. Oh. There's one. Is that a nurse? That is a nurse. Thank God for the dodge cancels in this game. Okay. Nope, I think we're okay. Yeah, the fact that this game has dodge cancels is kind of great. I've talked about it before, but it's super useful. I find the combat fun up until a point. I think one of my main complaints about this game is there are far too many enemies. And so the perfectly serviceable and somewhat enjoyable combat is kind of broken by the sheer amount of combat. Oh. Where'd you go? Ow. You know what? Let's just... It's almost like my point was being proven. Yeah, there's too much combat. There's too many enemies in the game for my taste. I think the amount of enemies is actually detrimental to the overall experience. Again, we're going back to the concept or feeling of abandonment. James being truly alone is completely ruined when you're being inundated with enemies every 5 minutes. It's actually one of the biggest arguments for playing this game on the easiest setting because there's less enemies, I would assume. Ooh, shotgun shells. There you are. Oh, she killed me. There. Thank God I've got so much health because I am very rusty when it comes to playing this game. Right. Might as well go for a full heal. Again, I've got tons of health, so not an issue. Okay, we got a staircase. Can I open this door? No. Right. That chain, though, goes down. Let's have a look up here first to see if there's anything. Even just supplies would be good. What is this? Ah, the X-ray room. Oh, how we danced, arms flailing our bodies in perfect synchrony. And the music played, but in any dance there comes a time where one must take a lead, and the music got louder and louder, pounding, piercing, and then silence. The procedure. Interesting. Chains throughout the body. Again, trapped. Oh, I see. Instrument of force. That's always good. Oh. Okay. I really like the fact that the game makes you do this. I kind of wish there was more of an animation of you hitting it, but that's what it is what it is. Looks like we need an ice pick. We're getting glimpses of the desperation, the barbaric nature of whatever the doctors were trying to do to treat these patients. there somehow. Whoop. I feel like you're here to distract me somehow. Yep. That's exactly what it was there for. I think there's something under there too. Yes, let's knock this wall down. Oop. There. One more. It's kind of funny. Repetition is underutilized in horror games, in my opinion, especially this one. Even with the little stuff like knocking down the wall, every time you do it, it's the exact same number of hits. I think at a certain point as a developer, you should mix it up, because even the slightest deviation from the norm experienced by the players is enough to set them on the back foot, so to speak. It's enough to make them paranoid. Even the little things. Because the game has you knocking down walls a lot. So it would be nice if it mixed it up every so often. Ah, the kitchen. Oh, that's gone filthier. Somehow. Ah, shit, where did that one? Oh, crap. I was too busy looking around. I didn't see where it went. Where did you go? There you are. Missed it. Not as stealthy as you think. Right, let's go back over here and thoroughly search the kitchen. And what? But I mean, look at this filth. Ooh. Was that a scream? Potatoes rotten, rice rotten, bread rotten, meat rotten. Patient broke a whole part of dinner plates. We will name the price Monday and will be served what they deserve. So what we're probably seeing is like glimpses of actual abuse and stuff that happened in the hospital is just being brought over to Silent Hill via one of the patients, I'd assume. Oh. Oh, oh. Combos. There. Accidentally turned my flashlight off in the panic. Who's making noise? I don't know what that was. Oh, that's what it was. Damn it. I feel like the auto aim is actually making this harder than it needs to be. There. Get. Okay. Mob ammo. Get down. That's like the fourth enemy I fought in the space of 2 minutes. It's too much. It's way too much. Whoa, oh, calm down. Nope, I want to go after the drink. There we go. James may have issues. I don't know, the game's been kind of subtle about it so far, but I think he has some issues. Yeah, there's too many enemies. I feel like the game really is at its best when you're walking around and nothing's attacking you, but there's always the threat that any second something could. I feel like this is one of the major aspects this thing is missing over the first game, was really, really hitting home that idea of abandonment and you are alone. To the point where it feels like even the creatures want nothing to do with you. The town doesn't want anything to do with you through most of it, and it's only at these precise moments where it'll come for James. Oh. Ah. The Key of Bliss. Interesting. No, that thing is obviously a lobotomy. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, you basically use them for lobotomies, which I think we're about to give to a mannequin. Oh, hi. Didn't mean to interrupt. You can go back in. Nice, James. What could she possibly be doing in there? Oh, shotgun shells. Interesting. Good dirty needle. So much like we have experienced in the past with Eddie and his version of Silent Hill, where it seems to be in a cold environment, we're getting to see someone else's Silent Hill. A character that we don't get to actually meet, but we read about through various journals, is Rot. We already established this when we saw the room, and we found a note talked about rot. And we've seen several notes throughout the game of someone talking about peeling back layers and finding rot. That's more of this, so it's interesting to see the continuation of the theme, but more importantly, the fact that people's Silent Hill manifests in different ways. Which again is only... Oh. This feels like a trap. Yeah, it is. I don't know whether or not to blame the game for that, or if it's just I've played too many horror games. But I feel like that was a bit obvious. Right. Let's go back to the mannequin and give it a frontal lobotomy. Key of Bliss. Ooh, Lapis Eye Key. Key of Bliss is a really kind of clever name for the for that device. If you know anything about lobotomies. Basically scrambles your frontal cortex so you don't feel anything anymore. And it was heralded as a big cure for all kind of mental illnesses. Like, it didn't cure anything, it just prevented you from feeling anything. And it made people, I don't know, a lot more controllable. Really is the reason. Oh. And we're back. Okay. You know what? Let's wait until we got all the other keys. Let's try getting all the keys so we can unlock it all at once, if I can. I can't remember or not. Alright, let's go down this way. Alright. That's the director's office. Aha, yes. That seems like a good place to go. That guy seems to be dangerously obsessed with curing people, but at the same time doing a very bad job of it. Up we go. Hi. Let her wander around a bit. There's that gasp again. Oh, there's someone's fort. Good. Yeah, this is more of the Silent Hill 2 looking thing. Everything covered in, like, these drapes, or, I don't know, it reminds me of when people are painting houses or moving, when they just cover them with sheets to keep the dust off. So again, it feels like someone's abandoned something. Fixed it. Nope, I broke it. That's not good. Oh, hello. Oh, she's really angry at me. Whoa, hello. Shocking it is. She dodged it. No ammo. Hi. Do you mind? Nope, wrong one. There. I need to stop saying that. Let's heal. See, that kind of worked really well because it'd been a few minutes since we last fought anything. So all of a sudden, never mind. I was giving you props for holding back, but never mind. Never mind. I was going to say the game showed some restraint for a second, and no. It really does feel like Bloober were like, hey, we made a game with combat on it, so they went way overboard. Like they're trying to make up for the fact that their other games didn't have any combat. It's like you went too far. Especially for Silent Hill 2. This game isn't about combat. 6 yellow pills. 2 o'clock. Watch it go dark. Flashes 2 times. 1 year they've been watching me. So many pills they fed me. When a loud hour comes, I tremble every time the light falls. So 1622? I think 1622 is our clue. Oh. Ah yes, the original location of the hands. I think that's where you get the battery from, isn't it? So we're not going to the director's office? Not this time. Maybe later. Alright, that's 2 keys found. Let's continue on over here. Something slimy. Stop being so slimy over there. You're ruining the ambience. Oh. Oh. That was a longer charge up than I thought it was going to be. I really feel like the sound and the music alone is enough to hold the tension on this game. We really don't. I know I keep harping on about it, and I think there's probably something very ironic about me harping out about how much combat there is in the game. But it's the one sticking point. Well, not the one. One of the main sticking points for me about this remake is the sheer amount of enemies. Really does kind of ruin it for me, and it only gets worse. think also one of the other problems with this game, unlike the original one, is with a lot of the enemies in this, you can't really run past them. In the original one, obviously, they were slower, the AI wasn't as good, but more importantly, when you went through a door, it loaded up a new area and they couldn't follow you. In this game, they can follow you, so... nice hole. You can't really escape from them, so you kind of have to fight them. Stop that. Okay, we need a key for the director's office. Ah. 1, 2, 3. Repetition can be used to lure your player into a into a false sense of security. So it can be good. Ow. But you do need to take that security away at some point. Looks like we're clear. No? Why wouldn't you let me push? Oh, wait. There we go. Very finicky. Alright, and we have this thing. Where can I push this to? Maybe there's one out in the hallway. Ah, there it is, over there. Perfect time to get attacked by something too. No? Nah. Oop. Alright. Sounds great, let's hop over. I saw you gliding over to me, you minx. She's got the moves. There you are. Oh, didn't even know you were there. Just everyone's surprised. Bad time to reload. Well done, James. I'm frankly impressed. You just magnetized yourself to attack an enemy I wasn't even aware of. So well done. I mean, that was pure skill. Nothing. Doing too well. What's this? He's there again, looking, staring. He says he'll drag me there. I don't want to. I won't let him take me. Just mildly concerning. Someone's broadcasting over this. Director's office. Oh, yes. No one knows. So if you cast your mind back, this is the room where we left Maria in when we first got into this area of the hospital. She was not feeling well, and she's lying down. This is the otherworld version of that place. So yeah, we're seeing the pills, we're seeing the bed that she was lying on, and we can hear breathing in a heartbeat. It's very off-putting. I don't like the fact that the game forces you to go through this room. In the original one, if you so happened to go back to the room where Maria was, maybe if you're looking for her, maybe you're just exploring, you go into the room and it's very, very creepy. And it's something you can very easily miss, and I think a lot of people usually do the first time around. They completely miss the room, and I think, I don't know, forcing the player to go through the room kind of spoils it. In a way. It kind of, because now it's something that everyone will experience, whereas before it was something you happened. I see your knife, you're going to get back up, aren't you? Yeah, if you just so happen to be curious enough, you could find it yourself, and it's just like, I do feel like that kind of ruins it. This ought to be good. Okay, things are different. Oh, that's a lot of supplies. This one laughing? And it looks like the number 3's next to it. Or the astrological sign for Taurus, I don't know. There will be no pain anymore. I see. Definitely convinced. Oh, good. Electroshock treatment. Ew. Funnily enough, I have heard that electroshock treatment can be useful in something. I don't know if it like cures, not cures depression, but it has its benefits, but it's just so dangerous as a concept that, but they would essentially just use it for anything. It's like, oh, what's wrong with them? Club foot. Electroshock. They're a bit sad. Electroshock. Like, oh, he fell over. I'm hooking up to my car battery as we speak. I found 0050 in the ECT room. This time I checked, he was not appointed for treatment. How was it possibly got here all by himself? And how would he know how to turn the thing on? Somebody's going to answer for this. So close. It will happen. Has to. Now, I don't know if the implication is... I mean, it could just be Occam's razor and he just broke in, he found his way in somehow, or if the implication is because he went to the other world in Silent Hill, came to this room and then came back out in the real world. Who knows? Could be. Panic firing? I said it before, and I'll say it again. I really like James's noises that he makes when he has to fight. He's really exerting himself and freaking out. It's really, really good. They did a similar thing in Dead Space where Isaac starts swearing. It's pretty good. What the? And as the game goes on, Isaac is slowly losing it more and more. It's really well done. Oh, she got back up. Get down. Oh, stacking bodies. Now to burn them. That's a Resident Evil 1 reference. I'm not a maniac who burns nurses. Just realized as I said that, out of context, that's going to get me in a lot of trouble. No, it's burning crimson heads. Go play Resident Evil 1. Anything in here? No, it's just another way around, I think. Elevator. So. Ah, yes, the generator. Classic horror game. Always have to have a generator of some kind. It's probably the cleanest toilet in Silent Hill. Not saying much, is it? I won't rest until they are solved. I won't rest. I can't rest. I don't know how anymore. It's probably from the director. Yes, director's note. Thank you, video game. Probably could have sussed that out myself. Ah. 9659. And with that, we have all the pieces to unlock the lockbox. So we should head back there now. Alright, which one is which though? We could probably work it out by where the chains go off to, huh? So I think... Oops. 6, 2, 2. There we go. One of the chains fell. Oh, it also sealed up the door by the looks of things. Interesting. I like that. Hang on, let me double check. Let's try the lapis eye key. Oh yeah. I've never noticed that it actually, when you disconnect the chains from the box, it closes off the area you went to. That's nice, actually. Again, entrapment. We're feeling trapped now. Literally. 9659. There we go. That's the last one. Now, what's inside the box that we've been trying so long to get into? Nothing. Again, metaphorically, good change actually. Kind of showing the futility of what James is doing, in a way. Oh. That's an elevator button in it, Ralph. Not what we're expecting. -1. Was there such a place? Gotta say, in this one, this is a lot more interesting looking. In the original game, it doesn't quite have the same effect because it's only like the two arms that are modeled, and the rest is like a painting. Let's have a read of this. She's an angel. No one knows only. I can see the lady of the door. They cannot walk along her bridge of dread. They fall from weight of their crimes. Like bloated and ugly corpses, their sins she devours them. Sin and sinner alike. She saves me. She is an angel. We'll head back to the elevator now that we have a new button. Here we go.
For tuning in. Welcome to another exciting edition of Trick or Treat.
Oh.
Where you answer our questions correctly and win a prize beyond your wildest dreams.
So this is actually coming out for the radio.
You fail to answer correctly.
Feels like it should be more clearer.
The punishment. It's all in the hands of our lucky contestant, James Sunderland.
Oh, hey, that's me.
Are you ready to play Trick or Treat? Excellent! Here's your first question.
Don't really have a choice, do I?
In the early 1800s, a terrible disease spread across Silent Hill, resulting in the death of many of its inhabitants. Their bodies thrown into the lake to sleep forever in their watery grave.
That seems like a bad decision.
How many souls were lost during the plague? 1, 42, 2, 67, 3, 85. Know the answer? Well, you better hold on to it.
Let me write these down.
It might come in handy. Now, on to the second question. Follow Sanders Street heading east and further on to the outskirts of town.
Right.
One and only one road will take you towards the lumberyard and the cemetery.
That's how we got into town.
What is the name of that road? 1. Bachman Road.
No, that's in North Silent Hill.
Munson Street.
Don't think so?
3. Wiltsey Road.
Was it Wiltsey?
Get that? I sure as hell hope so. And for a third and final question, Silent Hill witnessed a gruesome murder a few years back.
Walter Sullivan.
Brother and sister were playing in the road when they were attacked and chopped into pieces with an axe. Torn flesh, smashed bones, splattered blood. What a terrible tragedy. What a gruesome end to such innocent lives. One of the victims was a local boy named Billy Loquet. But what was the name of the other victim? Billy's sister.
Walter Sullivan?
Miriam. 2.
Miriam's dead.
Heather. 3. Julia. Well, that's the last of our questions.
Okay.
Got it all figured out?
Maybe.
So, fantastic. The time will soon come to collect your prizes. But be careful. If you're wrong, well, looks like that's all the time we have for today.
All right.
Folks.
A very frightening game show.
Thanks for tuning in. See you somewhere, sometime, in sickness or in health. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What the hell was that?
It's a great question. That was also in the original game, but it was a little... The questions are a little bit different. Same kind of questions, like name this road, name the serial killer, name the road. It was kind of the same, but slightly different. We could probably actually work all those out by looking through my maps and my files, because we found files from the apartment building that talked about the 2 children who were murdered. We'll get to that when we get to that, though. Ah, yes, we're in the basement, aren't we? Crap. There's one. Do we need any paint? How could paint help us? Okay, I can go that way. Yeah, sure, let's go this way. To the generators. When its texture loads in properly. Load in! You lazy... Alright. Where am I? Did I just go the wrong way? Don't put your gun away. Ah. I see. Very subtle. I do like the fact that they... Ooh, good dodge. They hide and run away and stuff. Although at this point in the game, you feel like you've sussed it out and it isn't a surprise anymore. Again, that's one of the problems with having to fight so many of them, is you very quickly grow accustomed to their whole shtick. So, yeah, it becomes predictable. And if one thing you don't want in your horror game is for it to become predictable. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Again, predictable. If they throw in, like sometimes, basically whenever you kill this version of the lying figure, it will lie on its back and spit out acid as an AoE. If they just did it so sometimes they don't, and it's completely random whether they will or not, that would be enough to keep you on your toes and make it a little more interesting and more engaging. Let me grab this ammo, and then go in the hood she seems a bit upset. There we go. Oh, missed. There we go. Anything to boot? Oh, camera nearly camera nearly missed him there. You want me to grab that, but I don't think I should grab that. It's just blood everywhere. It just, everything about that just like, no, don't touch that. Although I might not have a choice. Can I even go down here? No. Oh no, we do not have a choice. Okay, video game, I guess I'll grab it. Copper ring. Nice. Hello.
James.
Mary! Oh. Maria, I thought... Oh. Sorry. Anyway, I'm glad you're alive.
Anyway? What do you mean, anyway? I was almost killed back there. I have never been so scared in my whole life.
Good voice acting. Good performance.
All you care about is that dead wife of yours.
You couldn't care less about me, could you?
No, I just...
Then stay with me. Don't leave me alone again. You're supposed to take care of me.
Voice actors nailing it.
So what about Laura?
Oh yeah.
Wonder.
Yeah, but she ran away.
What? Well, we have to find her.
Yeah,
Good luck.
you really seem to care about that girl. Do you know her?
I'd never met her before. I just feel sorry for her. She's all alone and... I don't know, for some reason I feel like it's up to me to protect her.
Interesting. Anyway, sorry.
Let's go look for her.
Good to have you back, Maria. Oh, I almost called her Mary. Very awkward, but no, the voice actor was completely nailing the emotional beats of that scene. Very well done. Everything's disgusting as usual. Good. Guess we'll head up over here. Right. Where was Laura last time we saw her? Because that was in the other world. This is where it gets confusing. I'm saying like other world because it's you know, this is like the nightmare world, I guess, and that's the other world. I don't know. Whatever nomenclature you want to give it. Oh, good, she wasn't looking. I wonder what she'd have to say about James picking up a needle in this environment and just pocking it. Like, really? What the?
What the hell is that?
Well, what do you know? A stroll in the rain.
Maria. What are you talking about?
I'm trying to keep things light, James. Just you and me, baby.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, it's still weird. Oh, that's the deep end, I guess. Although, I'm not really sure if this has a shallow end. But good visual, though. Really like that. Nice. Nice abyss. That's what we need. I don't think that's going to do any... I don't think that's going to help anyone. Anything around? Just... no. Nothing. Excuse me. Here we go.
Is that what I think it is?
I don't know. What do you think it is? This is Silent Hill 2 to me. The white drapes, the very, like, I don't know, like clean, sanitized, but also dirty at the same time. This is what James' Silent Hill should look like. This is what it did look like in the original game. It's weird because in the original, you set this up beforehand. I don't know if we do in this one. Eh. James, there's a latch. There's a latch you need to turn. Okay.
Having trouble there?
Yeah.
Like they should just sat down.
Give me a hand?
Me? You're supposed to be the big man around here. How's a little girl like me supposed to help?
That's sexist. Again.
Fine.
Oh, God.
Why did we open that again?
What's this? Not very cute, is it? Here, why don't you take it?
What are you trying to say?
Thanks.
I like the fact she wipes her hand on her dress there. Ugh. Is that actually made from... I don't think we should be touching this. It's made from lead.
So, where to now?
I think I know where those rings belong.
Yeah, we need to go back to the woman in the door. Which... Does anyone remember the way back to the woman in the door? 'Cause I certainly don't. What's this? The patients will become the diagnosis scheduled for them when they make recovery. My aim always for the entire personnel, especially when their symptoms will become receding with effective treatment. That is, yep, disassociated. No, that, again, the director is completely losing it. Ah, we're back here now. Speaking of disassociating, James is disassociating, looking at this red square, and Maria's just like, what the hell is going on? That's a noise. Oh, this is where the garden was. I'm going the wrong way. You go down this way. Ah, this wasn't open before. Smashies! No? Nothing? Damn it. Oh, I probably could have looked at this before. Alright. Now. Here is the box. This box is associated with the quiz that we heard in the elevator. Now I just need to look up my answers. Actually, there's a fault. So, the first question was... People dying... how many people died in the illness? I don't know if I could find that, actually. It might have been something we technically didn't pick up. Okay, so the first question was how many people died of the plague and were thrown into the water, which was 67, so that's 2. The second one was... Actually, can I back out and do... Yes. The second one, we can actually look up on the map here. I can't remember where... There was a note somewhere, possibly in the park, that we read about that. Or not a note, was it on a plaque or one of the statues that talked about it? Either way, we can look at the map to get the answer for the second question, which was going from the log yard to the graveyard, what road to take, and it is Wilts. So that's how we figure that one out. That was the easy one. And the other question was there was 2 children murdered, and what was the girl's name? And it was Miriam, which I think you can... There was a newspaper article that you found in one of the apartment buildings in the West Side Apartments, right? Something like that. Drugs. And shotgun shells. Yoink. Free shotgun shells. Syringes. Alright, so 5 shotgun shells. It's alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Alright, let's continue on. Ooh. We'll go back to the lady in the door. Whenever you're ready. So how are you doing, Maria? How's your nails? Good. Alright, let's go. I'm just going to stand in very awkward silence. So the original one, when you get Maria, return back, whatever. Alright, Maria, let me introduce you to the box.
What is that?
It's the box. Get in. I didn't talk about that. In the original game, you go through... There's a similar box, you go through a bunch. Maria, please. That's really creepy when you hover over me. That's just really weird. Don't ignore me. Anyway, as I was saying before she got all creepy, in the original one, you go through a whole similar process of finding all the keys and the codes to open a box, and you find a hair. A single woman's hair. But there's a whole, like, story with what patient in the hospital, and it's very creepy. Anyway, it's different. That's what I'm trying to say.
James?
Yes?
Let's just get out of here, okay?
Why? What? Look, I think this is the way out. There. Rings. Nothing to do with marriage.
What's wrong? I thought you wanted to get out of here.
Yeah.
I know. It's just... something doesn't feel right.
Come on.
Nope.
It's gonna be fine.
Out of wedlock? I'd be more worried about the door closing behind me, but whatever. Sure, it's nothing. Sure, it's fine. Oh, we're not holding hands anymore. Oh. I've changed my mind. Damn it. Well, it's interesting that this is the original main staircase of the hospital in the original game. Oh. It is done. Sick no more. Ominous note. Congratulations. I don't know why you think this is so creepy. Well, she's gone. Maria? Where'd you go? Oh, did I lose her? Maria. There she is. She's fine. Don't do that to me. This is reminding me of that one SCP game where you go down the staircase. Whatever that one was called. Oh, good. I'll just see a very scary face. Fun game. Ancient now at this point. Nothing ominous about this in the least, is there? Come on. See, this is when it's real good. When there's just quiet and just tension. Hi. The the game... Now, an autosave just flashed up on screen. Obviously, I was covering it up. It was my bad. But that gives away the game a little bit. Especially since I just passed 2 save points. Come on. We don't need an autosave. What's wrong? Oh. Speaking of giving away the game. Uh-oh. Oh, there he is. He's fast. Jumps. Whoop. Oh, they kind of went fixed camera for a second there. I do think this works better in the original game just because the fixed cameras makes it a lot more tense. Also, it didn't have a cutscene. Oh, hello. Oh, boy. Oh god, he's right behind me.
There! An elevator!
How am I ahead of you now? What happened?
Come on, hurry!
Oh, ooh. This is one of those Dead Space doors. Elevator doors. I guess she was right.